And welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy time pedal show. Oh my god, it's his knees. Pedal of the year 2021 pedal show, extravaganza show pedal. My name is Gabor.
Yeah, hey, welcome along. I'm Alex. We're going to do a special episode of our favourite gear from the last year.
Yes, my knees are going to be reviewing them.
Are they?
Yeah.
Might need sunglasses to look at them.
It's really hot. I was sick. Now I'm not sick. It's really hot. Did I mention it's really, really hot? So I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah. We've got the aircon on, but that's okay. So, basically what the deal is, we've got a bunch of categories of different pedals that we've done videos of in the last year. Could be old pedals, could be new releases. Anyway, stuff that we've done. We've got new chairs too, so that's fun. And
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just kind of melted there.
Yeah.
So the deal is, videos we've done in this last year, which is 2021.
Yeah.
And our favourites.
Yes, and we're not going to use these chairs for normal videos. This is just for this.
Special chill chairs.
See? That's what the dog thought. Okay, so let's start off with the best new brand category.
Sorry to interrupt. How we got to these is all in the podcast. Links below. So we had a whole podcast of an hour and 20 or something.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent conversation.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Chatting about how we came to each decision.
Usually it was me putting Alex in a headlock and doing that, and then
unfortunately it wasn't videos, just audio. So
yeah.
Can't see that. So the first category is best new brand.
Best new brand. I'm going to take my iPad.
Now this is the brand that's new to us, not necessarily new to the world.
Yes, so it doesn't have to be a new brand that came out in 2021. It's a brand that is new to us doing videos with in 2021. And we had two winners. You decided on one and I decided on one.
I have to remember what I decided. Yes.
What did you decide on, Alex?
I decided on Dreadbox.
As in the whole series, generally?
Yeah, just as a whole sort of series, these three that we did, there's Darkness is down there.
Yeah, and Kinematic as well. There's the fourth one, the Kinematic.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Which I didn't bring, but there is a fourth one.
And I'm sure you can check out a video up there. So basically, we love these things because they're very simple. They're very unique, very musical, so you can still use them, not just weird for the sake of being weird.
Yeah.
We both love this whole simple Japanese-style graphics on them.
Yeah.
And we even did a giveaway.
We even did. And one of the people in the giveaway still hasn't been in contact with me. So, Magician UK, I think it was. If you're watching this...
You could be a winner.
I've been trying to get in touch with you. You're not could be a winner. You are a winner. You just haven't gotten in touch with me. Okay. I picked... Should also mention, there were some honourable mentions. We had Tone Cloud Effects, which is a very small Australian-based builder here. Making Jaffa, and also one that's like a tone bender style. I don't know what it calls it, but it's a blue one. All super handmade pedals. Ben down in Melbourne. We had Weird Noise. Oh, these chairs are really hard to get down to pick stuff up with. But Weird Noise Effects. They're killer pedals as well. Honourable mention. Past Effects. Big Height of Early. Not far from us in Bris Vegas.
Yep.
There were just a bunch of honourable mentions, but the one I picked, just because I think I really, really gelled with those pedals, and I really, really, really like them, is Intensive Care Audio.
There's one. Check out a video to one of them up there.
Yeah.
So this is the Fidelita, I believe it's pronounced.
Sure.
Something like that.
And that's the Vena Carver filter.
Yeah. Very, very fun stuff.
Very, very unique pedals, very interesting sounding pedals, and to me, just looking as well as in the box they're in. It's just a unique experience. Sounding, looking, the packaging is killer. So big fan of these. So congratulations to Intensive Care Audio. Now,
next category
is best Australian made. And we actually both picked the same. There were no separate winners. We both picked the same, yes.
Oh, yes, we did. I forgot already.
So honourable mentions go to the Kink Pedals Charlie Fuzz, the Past Effects TDY, the Soundbox Workshop 1975, and the Mostronics AC1 Acti Clamp. Were there any others that you thought of?
No.
I think that was that.
No, just kink pedals in general. They're always fun.
Kink pedals are always good.
Yeah.
But the winner for Best Australian is the Tone Cloud Effects Jaffa. Congratulations, Ben, down in Melbourne again. I think both of us, when we played the Jaffa, and you can watch the video there, I'm going to link to, because we can only put 5 videos up there, but I'm going to link to all the winners' videos in the description below, right? So if you want to watch the video we did of the winning pedals, go down to the description and I put them all down there. Both of us, I think, we kind of did it when we did this video. We played this pedal and we kind of went, "Ooh, this is pretty good."
Yeah.
You know, this is sort of a... And there was a whole discussion on that we had on the podcast. If you want to listen to the podcast, you know, we were talking about all that. But just such a great, great sounding fuzz.
Yeah, it's not often when we finish doing demo videos, kind of finish and go, "Oh, that's cool. What's next?"
Yeah.
But this one we went, "Oh,
that one kind of stuck
really
with us.
Good.
That one kind of stuck.
That's really, really good." So that's definitely well deserved.
Yeah.
For the Australian
Best Australian pedal.
Yes.
For the year 2021.
That's one bit.
Now, up next, we have Best Graphics. The important stuff, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a sucker. If you watch the channel, I'm a sucker for packaging. And for, you know, looks and all that sort of stuff. So, honourable mentions, we have, again, the Kink Pedals Charlie Fuzz. Kink Pedals always, really like his artwork and on all his pedals.
This one in particular has the LED lights as the eyes on the zombie dude.
On Charlie, Psychedelic Charlie.
Yeah.
What else is there? The Voxwah, the Japanese Voxwah.
It's cool.
The Intensive Care Audio Vena Cover Filter. The Soundbox Workshop 1975. They got honourable mentions from me. Oh, but then actually, so the Soundbox Workshop 1975, Alex, I believe you picked that one.
Yeah, that's right. We'll keep adding more categories so I'll get lost at what we decide on. Yeah, this kind of ticks a whole bunch of like boxes when it comes to the graphics, because it does like the psychedelic trippy thing.
Frogs on an amplifier.
But the color choices are really cool too.
Yeah. And I like he has a logo too that he designed, and the package, everything. It's really well done. It would have been sort of one of the at least top 3 for me as well.
Yeah, go on.
I actually went for best graphics for the entire Dreadbox series. So I really like the way these pedals look. And there's one more. There's the kinematic.
Yeah.
But I love the way they look. The color choices, the names.
That color's cool.
That's my favorite out of all of them. I think the Komorebi. You know, you were talking about as well what Komorebi actually means. It's that light.
It's dappled light coming through trees.
Something like that, yeah.
It's a Japanese
just cool names, cool artwork, easy to use pedals. They all just have 4 knobs on them and usually a switch.
Yeah.
So it's super simple, but really well done. So
almost kind
and
of
I love the graphics.
Opposite to this. This is like really detailed and quite a bit going on in the scene.
Yeah.
Can't really see it through the camera.
No, I'll show photos.
But
and that's super minimalist.
Simplistic, yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely, fun stuff.
So congratulations to Dreadbox and to
Tony.
Soundbox Workshop. God, my brain.
I know. Just had noodles.
Okay.
I was sleepy.
Now, up next, we have the best pedal that makes you sound guitar like it's not a guitar.
Yep. So we like messing with stuff. We did get into some Euro rack stuff, which kind of helps this whole cause of making your guitar messed up.
Yeah, and I mean, that could have been included in that as well, but we sort of didn't.
So we dig this kind of thing. And what were the honourable mentions?
Honourable mentions were... There's only one honourable mention.
Okay.
The honourable mention was the Boss SY200.
Yep. So
your winner...
I chose the Hydra from Meris, if you can see that. Yeah. One of those things I kind of got lost in a bit.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's wacky, but still usable and musical, and not just weird for the sake of being weird. So that's my choice. Yay! Woo.
Well, I picked one that's kind of weird for the sake of being weird. I picked the RPS Effects arcade machine.
Yeah.
I really love that pedal. If you watch the video, let's just say it's here, you can tell I'm really enjoying using it and playing it. And I really, really like this. I think this is one of the coolest sort of guitar synth style pedals I've played in a long time.
Very cool.
Totally unpredictable in parts, but that's to me half the fun.
It's kind of the magic of analog too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Very analog.
Nice one.
So congratulations to the winners there.
Yeah.
Now, up next we had Best Fuzz.
Yeah. So
honourable mentions go to the Weird Noise What the Fuzz, Killer Fuzz pedal, the Soundbox Workshop 1975 again, the Vetmar Electric Instruments Digital Fuzz Computer. I didn't bring that
Don't
one.
have that here.
That was a cool one.
That was cool.
And then we have the two winners, your winner and my winner. Do you want to go first?
Sure. So I chose the Boss new Fuzz, which is the FZ1W.
I knew you were going to choose that, actually. I think I said that even in the podcast, that I knew you were going to pick that one.
I don't know, something about it, like, I've never loved Boss drives, but something about this just felt right to me.
Well, and that's all that matters.
I know you said you kind of like, yeah, it's cool, but wasn't like
I liked it, but it didn't
love at first
necessarily blow me away, no.
Yeah, right. For some reason it did, so that's my choice. Fuzz of the year.
Congratulations to Boss. Thank you, Ed. Hello, Ed.
Yeah.
I picked once again the Jaffa. To me, and I think again I said it in the podcast. It was one of those moments where you just go, "This is different." Like usually fuzzes I like fuzz, and most fuzzes I go for are those big sort of doomy wall of sound fuzzes.
Yep.
This is more of a vintage flavoured fuzz, which I usually don't like that much. But I don't know, just something about this. It just was one of those real moments when I first plugged it in. I just went, this is different, right? And so I really like this.
Yeah, likewise.
So I think we said in a podcast as well, I think both of us, I chose the Jaffa and the FZ1W was probably close around there as well. And vice versa, you chose the FZ1W and that would have been close. So sort of we picked the two because we kind of couldn't quite decide between the two winners. But congratulations once again, Fuzz, Best Fuzz of 2021.
Yay!
Okay, then...
It's 2 for the Jaffa.
2 for the Jaffa. Then, Best Overdrive or Distortion.
Yeah, we did lots of Overdrive this year.
We did, mostly. Out of all sort of, I think, things, we did mostly Overdrive.
Pretty much, yeah.
Very honourable mention, and I think both of us right up there, was the VS Audio Blackbird. That's a killer pedal.
This one.
That is one of the best of the year, I reckon. Very, very good pedal.
It's a little brown box, but it sounds killer.
It sounds really, really, really good.
Really, really nice.
Another pedal, honourable mentions, the Mostronics AC1 Acti-Clamp Drive.
Don't have that here.
No, I don't think I brought it. It's just interesting to have a completely unique new circuit that Andrew designed, and it's a unique sounding drive. I really quite like it, so that was an honourable mention. And then lastly, honourable mentions, we have the Past Effects TDY. Now, Past Effects as well, one of those brands I really, really like what they do.
Absolutely.
And they're based locally here as well, near us, so that's pretty cool. So really, really cool kind of overdrive distortion pedal, this one. Now the winner, somewhat controversially, is not one pedal, but it's all the pedals by one maker that we did.
Should we show them?
Yeah, so we chose the entire Lawrence Petros design lineup because they are, I think, as good as it gets.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's more. This is just the ones we picked here. I might link to all of them in the description below.
Sure.
If future Gabor, editing Gabor, make sure to do that. To me, it was just one of those things, the 68 Deluxe is so good. The 87 is so good. The Dutch is, they're just all really, really good. I think it was too hard to pick one of them. So we kind of decided they're all exceptional pedals. I really think, and we say it in all the videos, and we really truly mean it, I think Lawrence has one of the most exceptional ears. His EQs are always...
Especially EQ, like tone stacks are just...
Tone stacks are just... No other pedals have quite as good of a tone stack and EQ as Lawrence's pedals have, and that's his ear, I guess. From the minimum setting to the maximum setting, all usable... I mean, a 68, this is one of the other things we were saying, separating overdrives and distortion. You have a boost on here, and you have 2 channels on here, and when you stack things with a boost, you go from a clean boost to a distortion sound. Same with the 87. I mean, it's a high gain drive, but you can also get really good low gain drives, so it sort of blurs everything. Really, 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 really good overdrive and distortion pedals. Yeah, I don't think there are much better overdrive distortion pedals out there.
And this one's kind of overlooked a bit, the Dutch. It could be your only drive pedal on a gig. Easy.
Yeah, with a boost as well. It's very versatile,
The punch boost, it's just the right amount of gain, just the right amount of push, just the right amount of everything.
Yeah.
It's just can't go wrong.
Yeah, and then the 68, the 68 Deluxe, we also did the 87 Deluxe, the 74, the Dutch, the Embers as well. They're all excellent. I mean, exceptional, every single one of them. So the entire Lawrence Petros Design pedal range. Lawrence, congratulations. And awesome super awesome dude as well, Lawrence. So big thank you to Lawrence for everything throughout the year in 2021. All the chats, we had quite long chats, Lawrence and I, on Messenger. So always enjoyed them. Thanks, Lawrence. Very cool. So congratulations, best overdrive distortion.
There you go.
Now, best modulation. That's something we didn't do a huge amount of modulation.
Not a lot, no.
So we had. Well, there's 2 that I've written down here, and the 2 that kind of won it.
We didn't do much, so let's just say the winners.
Oh, actually, for me, honorable mention and sort of my runner-up was probably the Dreadbox Komorebi.
Sure.
That was sort of my runner-up.
Actually, my runner-up would be the wherever the hell it is gone.
The Caroline one that's over there. Is that one?
No, the J Rocket.
Oh, the
tremolo Verby.
The one with the van on it.
Yeah, orange one.
The orange one with the van on it.
We'll find out what's called.
Yeah.
Gone blank.
Tremolo reverb one.
Yeah.
That was a good pedal.
It's a lovely reverb. Tremolo, sorry.
Okay, but do you want to go first?
Sure. I went with the Dreadbox Lethargy. Is this bad boy here, which is Phaser.
So you like that one better than a flanger. I probably prefer the flanger over the Phaser.
Yeah.
But yeah, killer pedal. Can't go wrong with the Dreadbox stuff. They're all really, really good.
We haven't even got into it, but there are CV controls up there for modular control.
Yeah. So my winner was the Intensive Care Audio Fidelita. Fidelita? Oh, that's the Wiener cover filter. Wrong one. Here it is. Fidelita. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, Fidelita, because it eats the fidelity. I think that's what it means. Anything from really lovely, gooey, warm analog chorus vibrato sounds to absolutely insane, over-the-top modulation stuff that self-oscillates to really, really lovely lo-fi delay sounds and everything. I mean, I rate generally the 2 pedals we've had from Intensive Care Audio. I rate them extremely high. Really, really good pedals, and for me, my modulation of the year. So congratulations.
Yay! Congratulations.
Next, best reverb delay. Now, last year we did reverb and delay combined. This year we split them apart as best reverb and best delay. Mm-hmm. So should we start with best reverb?
Sure.
Do you want to go first?
Sure. So I went with the X-Bass from Amplitude. This bad boy here. Can you see without being glary? Yeah. So this is full stereo studio quality reverbs. There's controls with MIDI. There's a USB interface feature.
It comes with a software plug-in version of it, so you can use it within Amplitude. You can use that pedal in software version as well. So to me, just everything about it. And, like cab sims built in.
Yep.
You can use it as an audio interface. It does everything. It's one of those almost a little bit too much in one.
If you like tweaking and good quality verbs, that's kind of up there, isn't it?
Yeah. The only thing was the spring reverb was not very spring reverby.
Wasn't sprung.
To me, it's definitely more of an ambient, massively huge, lose yourself in humongous amounts of reverb, and it does that really well.
Even the cool room sounds are really nice.
And the modulation on a lot of the reverbs is awesome. And because it's so tweakable, you can really get into it. And see, even that was a bark of approval from the dog. I picked for reverb, I picked the darkness. So for me, that was a close runner-up too. But the darkness, just to me, I don't usually get along with shimmer reverbs, but I do with this one. I really like this one. It's just a great sounding reverb, and really easy to use. And
Excuse me.
Gesundheit. And the unique sort of hold function with having a hold function with the envelope on it.
Sure.
So you can control that a bit. It's, to me, very unique pedal. So congratulations to Dreadbox once again, and IK Multimedia, and big thank you to both Dreadbox and IK Multimedia for all the work they do with us, especially IK Multimedia. Tia, hello Tia out there. We constantly emailing back and forth, and there's new products coming out, and then they send us stuff and let us have software and all that stuff. They're amazing people. So, and same with the awesome people at Dreadbox. So thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right. And then we did best delay. Now I didn't bring the one that won for me, but you've got yours.
Went with the Polymoon from Meris for a couple of reasons. Like I mentioned with the Jaffa earlier, it's one of those pedals where we finished the demo and went, oh,
yeah,
we need to have that in our lives permanently.
And we both ended up buying one. Because so with Meris, we deal with the Australian distributor who sends us the pedals, and we usually send them back. But with the Polymoon, we both bought them, which is very rare that we both buy a pedal.
Maybe the only
time ever,
once or twice in the history of the world that something happened. So that's pretty cool. It does have a lot going on, and there's a little bit of a learning curve with all the Meris stuff.
Well, Meris stuff, all the secondary functions,
So again, if you like tweaking and kind of getting to ambient, floaty stuff,
it is a very pretty pedal.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah. Now mine that I picked, I annoyingly didn't bring, but it's here. It's the Crazy Tube Circuit's Time, which I think is just, especially the modulation part on it, it's just such a lovely sounding delay. And it's a whole different sort of concept. It's a digital delay, but a lo-fi digital delay. So like 80s digital delay.
Sure.
With the really cool modulation on it. I love it. I think that was one of my favorite delays. It is one of my favorite delays all up. So big thank you also to Studio Connections here in Australia with Maris, and to Crazy Tube Circuits, Christos.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You guys are winners.
Yeah. Okay, now what's next? Best other.
Yep. So anything that's basically not a pedal, an amplifier, or plugin.
So other things, knickknacks,
gadgets, guitar bits, just whatever's going on. We'd had a couple, but both chose the favourite, which I forgot to get out, which is called. You tell them what it's called.
It's called the Dirt Box.
It's over here by Dr. Alien Smith. I'm not sure if it's a real alien or a real doctor.
Or maybe both.
That's maybe his name's not even Smith.
Yeah.
It could be a lie. So basically, this is a cool device that actually kind of like, it's like plugging a distortion pedal in line with the microphone.
Yeah. Watch the video we did. Again, I don't know if I can put it up there, but it's definitely down in the description.
Really lots of fun doing that. You can muck around, recording to your heart's content, and it's all parallel, so you never mess up your original signal. And that's it.
Yeah. Congratulations. I think over to Perth.
Yeah, somewhere in Australia.
To Dr. Alien Smith.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Alien.
Mr. Dr. Alien, thank you so much. Okay, that's best other. Now, best amp sim or plugin. I've split that up into separate plugin and separate amp sim. Now, that's pretty much all me, because you don't usually do that sort of stuff. I went for, so honorable mentions for, let's start off with the plugin. Honorable mention goes to, well, I mean, they're all plugins, but let's not counting amp sims now, right? So honorable mentions goes to the IK Multimedia Space Delay, because I think that was really, really good. But the winner for me, I really, really liked it. I didn't quite expect to like it as much as I did, but I really, really liked it, is the IK Multimedia Sunset Sound Studio. Sort of reverb, room sound. It's such a great sounding plugin. Yeah, so that's the winner for me. So big thank you once again, IK Multimedia. Tia, thank you so much. Now, best amp sim. So we're talking, it's still plugins, but we're talking about purely for amp sims. Now, honorable mentions there go to I guess, to a lot of the Amplitude stuff because I do really genuinely like it. Honorable mentions goes to the Nembrini BG Ecstasy, their kind of Bogner style amp, which was really, really good actually. And very close runner-up for me, the Overloud THU Rig Player, which I really, really like that too. But for me, maybe just for simplicity and biggest variety of sounds, all in one plugin suite, where you don't have to buy extra things like with the Rig Player. You have to, you can buy thousands of amps, but you have to buy them, right? With this, it's all included. So the winner for Best Amp Sim for 2021 goes to the ML Sound Labs Amped Flagships, or Flagship suite, which is the kind of Friedman style thing.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Woo. Nice one.
Up next, we have Best Amp. Now that was a little bit of an easy one because I think we only did 2 amps all year long, and one is one that you bought, and one is one that I was given, but acquired, but
yeah.
I really wanted actually. So do you want to start with yours?
Sure. It's the Chandler, the red Chandler over my shoulder here. I really like that because it has this really interesting boost function, which is instead of boosting the front end, which is the preamp section for your overdrive, it boosts into the power amp section. So you get this really cool intimacy with transients, like intimacy.
Sure. If you want to get intimate with the transients,
sexy transients.
Sounds sexy transients.
Immediacy. That's the word I was looking for. So it's really punchy but still like fuzzy and blown out, but kind of punchy at the same time. Doesn't get saggy and blown out in that way. And I really like it. And also it's red, so that wins.
Yes. Well, there you go. And it's just behind Alex's head.
Stop pointing at him.
Okay, I picked the amp that I kind of really wanted, and the good folks, Jürgen and the good folks at Angle, were so kind to send it to me. Hi, Jürgen. I think the Ironball SE by Angle. It's a really cool amp, super versatile amp, does lots of stuff. I really, really like it. I enjoy it. It was sent to me by Angle, but I really, really enjoy it.
Cool.
I just find having delay on it, reverb on it, all very usable, all MIDI controllable. It's a 2-channel amp, but then you have each channel has a gain boost and a volume boost.
Yep.
So it's super versatile for this tiny little thing. It's in a super hearty enclosure as well. I really dig it. So
very flyable. If you're able to fly at the moment.
I've become, if you've been watching the channel since I went to 42 Gear Street and I had a chance of playing a few Angles, I've become a big fan of Angle, and did I buy it last year actually, the Powerball?
Yeah, probably.
Was it last year?
Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, so maybe that should have been included too, because that's a killer amp as well, but I probably would have picked Ironball SE anyway. So Jürgen, Marty, all the guys at Angle, big thank you and congratulations. Killer amp. Killer amp.
Yeah.
So we're coming down to the sort of business end of things now. Best guitar.
So we had a few actually to choose from.
We had a few to choose from, and we have honorable mentions goes to the Revolta Mondata 8. The kind of white, if you watch the channel, you've seen it a few times, the white.
Combinato was cool too.
The Combinato was cool too, but I ended up buying the Mondata.
Yes.
So I picked it. Also, very honorable mentions go to Tim, actually, then, at Mojastone Boxes, because I bought it off him. The Greco, possibly SE500, ES. EG 500. EG, I think it's an EG.
It's an old Les Paul.
78, 79 Greco LP copy that I put Fishman Fluence pickups in, and I'll put, again, link to the video down below. And those pickups, and again, you can't really tell what the pickups sound like because they sound different in different guitars, but those pickups in that guitar just sound so good, and it's become one of my favorite guitars to kind of grab if you want something like humbuckery sound. I really, really dig it.
Yeah, cool.
So there's honorable mentions, and also another honorable mention actually goes to the Sire H7,
the Hollow Body
335. But now the two guitars we picked as the best guitars of the year. You want me to go first?
Do the honors.
Okay, so mine, I was really tossing up between the H7
Yep.
and the guitar that I picked. And I would have, if you would have asked me 2 years ago, if you would have shown me the guitar, never played it, just shown it to me and gone, would you ever consider this to be your favourite guitar of the year? I would have gone, nah, mate, you're crazy, mate. But I did, and it's so not me, but I so dig it.
Good.
And it is the Sire S7 FM. So a Strat style guitar. So, okay.
Looks really good on camera.
It looks really good. It does look really cool. But I mean, okay, so the things I wouldn't pick, right, if I pick a guitar. A, Strat style.
Yep. Wrong. Keep going.
B, any kind of burst.
Wrong.
And like a blue burst in particular.
Wrong.
And a blue burst over fancy timber.
Wrong.
I would never pick it. With perlite pickguard.
Wrong.
Would never pick that. With black pickups.
Wrong.
Would never pick that. Maple neck.
Wrong.
Would never pick it. Although this is a baked maple neck or roasted maple neck, and I really dig the neck. So maybe now I like. Maybe I would like maple necks if they're roasted. But yeah, so there's pretty much everything about this guitar I would never pick.
Oh my
But
God.
I like it. I really like it. It's a genuinely good guitar. It's a great neck. It sounds really good. I've been using it a bit in plug-in videos because you get the humbucker sound, but you also get the Strat neck pickup sound.
And the middle ones, they're the magic
God,
ones.
they're the worst ones of them all. And good trem that stays in tune. The frets are great. It stays really well in tune, this guitar. It's a guitar I would have never, ever, ever picked off the wall, ever. But my guitar of the year. Congratulations, Sire. Thank you so much. Now, Alex,
Yo.
which one did you pick?
I kind of tossed up between a couple of Sire guitars too. I was considering the H7.
Yeah, we were both sort of...
It's really cool, isn't it? But I end up going with the L7, this one here. A couple of reasons. I've used it on a gig recently-ish. And it just sat really nicely in the band. The kind of lower output humbuckers, they have this really nice open top end.
Yeah.
So I was, even mid-set, I was swapping between that and a Strat, a parts guitar. And there was, volume was about the same, output was the same. Didn't have to change EQ on anything. Just tonally, obviously different. And this one has mahogany neck, but it's still really nicely finished and fit and finish. So I think I'm going to go with this one.
So 2 Sire guitars.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, all up, and again, I mean, you can take it for whatever you want to, however you want to take it, because, I mean, we were sent these guitars.
Sure.
But the Sire stuff, all up, very, very impressive. So, yeah, congratulations, Sire. The 2 best guitars of the year for us. Who would have thought?
This guy.
Yeah, I know.
Nice one.
All right. There's only one thing left, the pedal of the year.
Well, the potty.
Or the potty.
Yes.
The potty of 2021.
It's potty time.
Potty time. Now, before we get into that, just want to say a big thank you to everyone who watched our silly little show. Last year, again, we've grown bigger and quicker than we ever have before. We've released more videos than we ever have before as well, which is partially my stupidity, but or not partially, mostly my stupidity.
This guy.
But you know, we are growing. We're getting to work with more and more manufacturers. We're making some really, I'd say friendships with a lot of these manufacturers, which is really, really cool. So big thank you to all the people that, and the people that comment, you know, sort of online friendships, but, you know, so all the regular commenters, all the, you know, Rob and Randy and all you guys, there's heaps. Sorry if I forget names and stuff, but you know who you are. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much to everyone, all the brands. You know, we mentioned Lawrence before, but guys like Ed at Boss, Peg and Steve at Peerless Music for hooking us up with lots of stuff. Paul at Studio Connections, all you people, amazing people out there. The absolutely lovely and awesome people in Greece. Dimitra at Dreadbox, Christos at Crazy Tube Circuits, all the people at, smaller Australian brands in Greece, brands in America, brands in Europe. Thank you so much for, having kind of faith in us and sending us pedals and letting us make silly videos off your pedals. And all the viewers out there. So big thank you to everyone for kind of all your support in 2021 and hopefully an even bigger 2022. Now, pedal of the year.
Potty time.
Potty time. So let's get potty. Now, we had sort of two honorable mentions.
Yeah.
You had one.
This was really, really close to.
And there was another one. I was actually thinking of another one, but that's okay.
What was the other one?
The Polymoon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. These two.
These. Hang on. Where's this one? This one.
Yeah.
And a purple guitar cable.
Yes.
This went straight onto the board. This one's kind of me sitting around making music off the desk. Completely different kind of approaches to effects.
Yeah.
This is simple as it gets. 3-knob overdrive.
That's
sounds killer. And this
not simple as it gets.
This has a million little things you press and hold your tongue weird, and it does other stuff.
Yeah.
So, but good for the reason that they're fun to play guitar through.
Yeah.
It's fun making music, right?
Yeah.
Runners up.
So for me, runners up also, I got to mention the Fidelita.
Yeah.
I think I said it right from my unboxing video. This is a pedal of the year contender, and it was for me very close. If you listen to the podcast, this almost deserves to win as well. Very close runner up. But we picked a pedal that we both, and we mentioned it before, earlier on as well, but we mentioned it a couple of times in the podcast. Sometimes when you do videos, some pedals, and there aren't that many, but some pedals, you film the video, you finish the video, and it kind of left an impression with you, and we go and have lunch and we talk about that pedal.
Yeah.
And then it comes to editing the video and you go, holy crap, that sounded good. Some pedals just leave an impression, and I think this pedal left quite an impression on both of us. It's a stupidly simple pedal with 2 knobs on it and 2 switches, but and it's a Fuzz. We're starting to give away what it is, but doing the dragging it out to anyway. Yeah, it's a Fuzz, but I think both of us, it kind of left us with an impression.
Yep, definitely.
And it was something where we kind of went, this is a whole nother level that a Fuzz can go to. So we picked the Jaffa by Tone Cloud Effects. So big thank you and a big congratulations to Ben from Tone Cloud Effects.
Okay.
I mean, as small of a builder as it can possibly be. I think it's just him and his unit making them by hand whenever he has time. Very limited numbers, because I think he's a sign writer. Screen printer, sign writer, I don't know, something like that. He does as his main job. But I believe it's a blue pedal. I don't remember what it's called, but it's his take on a tone bender as well. Is coming shortly. But just all hand wired, such a just killer sounding Fuzz.
Kind of goes to show when you put that up against this, which is the biggest pedal manufacturer on the planet, really.
Yeah.
Both great, but this kind of has some bit of magic mojo.
A little bit of magic on top of it, yeah.
Built in an apartment in Melbourne.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
if you really love what you do and have skills, and you need to share it with the world, because this is
seriously good.
Take on the big boys.
Yeah, can absolutely take on any of the big boys.
Yeah,
so big congratulations, and Australian maker as well, which is we always we're trying our very best here to promote. We're Australian. We're here in Australia, and we're trying to promote. Oh God, we're trying to promote Australian manufacturers as much as we can. Yeah. I mean, I'm not some massive nationalist, love your country kind of guy, but there are lots of small builders in Australia that do really, really good stuff, and we are so far removed from the world that it's very hard for them to have a platform to be seen, and hopefully we are starting to be a little bit at least of a platform for these manufacturers to be seen, because there's some really, really good stuff there. So once again, congratulations to everyone, all the winners, all the videos to all the full videos to all the winning pedals or software and stuff is all below. So check that out. Big thank you once again to everyone who was involved in 2021 in any way, shape or form with the channel, and on to an even bigger, hopefully, 2022.
Like we mentioned, please check out the podcast where we got to all these decisions and came up to our made our minds up.
Yeah.
How we got here.
Yeah.
And also links to socials underneath as well, Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah. And sorry about the delay, it being a bit late. I did get COVID at my New Year's Eve gig, and then my whole family got COVID, so it was about almost 3 weeks now.
Excuses.
Well, I couldn't go anywhere, couldn't do anything, so that's why everything is sort of, there hasn't been really any videos and things have been delayed, so sorry about that, that's my bad. All right, and on that note, thank you so much, and see you in another year hopefully see you earlier on with other videos, but in another year we're doing the Pedal of the Year 2022, so stay tuned for that.
Thanks. See you soon.